Hi, guys.
Hi.
First of all, congratulations on your Emmy nomination. Well deserved this year.
Thank you.
I've been waiting since season 1 to see a Rousseau flashback. Will you now definitively, in front of 6,500 of the best Lost fans, say there will be a Rousseau flashback?
Here? What?
Well, we will say this. You will see definitively this year Rousseau's story, but to use the word flashback might be disingenuous.
Yeah, we're steering away from the word flashback and embracing a whole new word.
Yeah, so the idea, there will still be flashbacks and flash forwards on the show, but we're going to do something different this year. We're going to kind of mix it up. Something new is going to be happening.
Danielle Rousseau will be in season 5. Oh wait, you're going to get a gift. Carlton selecting a gift. Could it be Rousseau oriented? Is it a rifle? Is it I am lost luggage tags? Classy. There you go. At least it's something. Yes, sir. Next.
Hi, Caleb Rubinowitz, Yomiuri News, yomiuri.co.jp. My question is, are you guys planning on shooting under the new SAG contract, or are you going to be shooting under the old one?
Is this a trick question? Because when the panel started, there was not yet a new SAG contract. We're completely on board to start shooting the show in about 3 weeks. SAG has not closed the deal yet, but they are not calling any kind of work action. So we have every expectation that you guys will be able to see all 17 hours of Lost uninterrupted, back to back, the way that we want you to see it for the first time ever. But whatever contract the actors are under, that's what they'll be working under.
Okay, so wait, you want your gift? Do you want a gift?
Sure, thanks.
Well, he's a journalist, so maybe he... Oh, it's a photograph of Nikki Powell. Who wouldn't want that?
2 SAG actors.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
James Darling, jamesdarling.com. My question is actually, how much does the rest of the writing staff know about how the show will end, or is it all in your heads? I mean, even your own mothers don't know how the show is going to end.
Wow. Talking about my mother in front of 6,500 people. It's a Jew's dream.
Our mothers would argue with you about the definition of how much they know, but no, actually, they actually like to be in the dark. They don't really know anything. The other writers do actually know quite a bit. I mean, they don't know everything, but look, we're basically putting together the last 2 seasons of the puzzle, and so a lot of that plotting involves things that are going to happen really very much at the end of the show. So we have an incredibly fantastic writing staff, and we work collaboratively. We break the stories in the room with all of them, and so they're very much a part of the creative process, absolutely.
They would do fine without us, is what Carlton's trying to say. How about a life vest signed by all the writers?
Yeah, we have a life jacket signed by all the writers.
Nice. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Next question, please.
Damon, Carlton, at last year's panel, you guys brought out a special guest, much to the delight of the entire audience. So I was wondering if you have anyone sulking around backstage waiting to surprise us.
Sulking?
What about Hans von Agen? He was a special guest.
Yeah!
Well, unfortunately for us, one of the problems with Comic-Con scheduling is it's always before we start shooting the show, and we'd love nothing more than to show you guys original footage. But the best we can do is sort of bring down our cast, but they're all scattered around the world. They haven't got back down to Hawaii yet. So fundamentally, it is an almost Herculean task to get any of the cast members down here. Sorry.
But you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you a box set, a signed box set of the Lost Season 3 DVDs.
Wow.
So all the cast are in this box set.
I know it's disappointing that it's just Carlton and I, but thank you for asking the question, sir.
Hi, I just wanted to ask, have you guys ever read or seen the movie, and did it in any way influence the show, Lost Horizon?
Go ahead.
Yes, have seen it. I don't think that's not one of the things. It's not like a touchstone movie that we would, or book where we go, that we're actually ripping something off out of that. I think there are other things like, Stephen King or, other sources where we
do rip it off wantonly
and talk about it openly. But I think anything you watch sort of in the genre category, I think ultimately influences what you do as a writer. And so for us, all those things that are in that category do kind of, I think, permeate our consciousness.
And for asking a literary question, Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens
is yours.
Desmond's copy, it's all yours.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Damon, I was hurt. And second of all, I'd like to thank you for letting Saeed be badass again.
Saeed has always been badass.
Well, he stepped it up. My question is, as an animal lover, I'm kind of concerned. What happened to Vincent? I'd really love to know.
It's funny, we were wondering when the question's going to come, sort of what's happened to the island, after this flash. What happened to all the people that we care about? What happened to Sawyer? What happened to Juliet? What happened to Locke? How's Locke going to end up in the coffin? No,
I don't think anybody.
It's what happened to...
People want to know.
It's what happened to the dog.
Vincent's okay.
Vincent made it and will appear in season 5. I think it's safe to say Vincent's going to make it to the very end of the show. But I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. What you got there, Carl?
We don't have any dog gifts, but we do have a polar bear.
There you go. Wonderful. Excellent.
Thank you for coming out this weekend. I'm very curious. Is Jack and Kate your one true pairing, and will they get together at the very end of the show for good?
See, there's someone who actually asked a question, a real ballsy question, right to the heart of mythology. We can't tell you.
Sir, we cannot tell you the answer to that question. But obviously we're very invested in that relationship. Jack Shepard is obviously the sort of hero of the show. He's where it all begins.
And that romantic triangle is, very central to the show. And there's still some very interesting, we think at least, permutations of the Jack-Kate Sawyer relationship that's going to play out in the course of the next, in the next 2 seasons of the show.
But you would want Jack and Kate to get together if you weren't like the writers or anything. If you were the viewers, you would just want them to get together, right?
Personally, I really like those two, but professionally, I have to take the fifth on that.
But for asking that question, we're going to give you a Jack Shepard dog.
I don't know. Frankly, maybe we should pick another gift because, as much as I love the action figures, I just don't think the Jack figure really looks like Jack.
I want the action figure.
I think it looks a lot like Jack, though. He's sort of got the broad shoulders and the striking eyes and the intense "I've just been in the plane crash" look. And I think it's a fitting image of that.
I really beg to differ. I just don't think it really does look like him.
I don't care. Can I please have it?
I think it looks exactly like Jack Shepard, and I would stake my reputation on the fact.